Hi guys, in this example we're going to take a look at computing f of 1 plus h for a given quadratic. Now it may seem like it's a difficult problem actually, and it kind of is, but if you need to take any more math classes you're gonna need it, so it's good to practice. Okay, so this is what I'm trying to compute, f of 1 plus h. So the first thing to realize is this is not multiplication. This is not f times 1 plus f times h. This is actually evaluating the function f at 1 plus h. So what you need to do is replace every x that you see with 1 plus h in parentheses. That's the most important step. So let's go ahead and do that. So, whoops. I'm gonna do -5. And then instead of x in parentheses, I am replacing 1 plus h. Then square that plus 4. Again, I am replacing x with 1 plus h. And then plus 5. Okay, the first thing is to focus on this right here. What is that? So let's do that separately. So here, if I want to go ahead and expand 1 plus h squared, one thing you could think of is maybe I can take that 2 and can I just distribute it to each term? So can I just say that's 1 squared plus h squared? Is that correct or not correct? Well, if you're ever trying to figure out if that's correct, always plug something for that unknown variable and see if the two sides are the same or not. But don't choose that something to be 0 because maybe that'll actually work. So for example, if I plugged h equal 1 in here, I would get 1 plus 1, which is 2 squared. That's 4. So on the left-hand side, I'll get 4. On the other side, I'll get 1 squared, which is 1 plus, so another 1 4h, that's another 1 squared, right? And so that's going to be like 1 plus 1, which is 2. So is 4 equal to 2? Well, nope, it's not equal. So this is not correct. So how am I supposed to then expand 1 plus h squared if it's not 1 squared plus h squared? Well, there are a couple of ways you can do it. You could remember how to square a binomial. What that means is first term is going to be the first term squared. So that would be a squared plus, then you're going to have an extra term that I did not include here, which is 2 times the first and the second term. So this is going to be AB, and then plus the square of the last term. So now that's correct, because let's say, for example, if you wanted to see if this is correct for 1 plus h squared. So instead of a, I'm using 1. So 1 squared plus 2, a is 1, b is h, plus h squared. So see how there is an extra term that we didn't include here. So this is really 1 plus 2h plus h squared. So you're going to need to remember this, that there is an extra term. If you don't want to memorize the formula, you can think of 1 plus h squared as 1 plus h multiplied by 1 plus h, and you can FOIL that, and you're going to get the same answer. Okay, so with that said, let's continue. So here we're going to get -5. And then instead of 1 plus h squared, I'm going to put 1 plus 2h plus h squared. Okay, then plus, now I'm going to distribute the 4 to each term. So 4 times 1 is 4, plus 4 times h is 4h, and then plus 5. Okay, let's separate this. This was separate. Okay, so the next step is to take this guy, -5, and distribute it to each term. So multiply each term by -5. So that is going to give me -5 times 1 is -5, plus -5 times 2 is -10h, and then plus -5 times h squared is -5h squared. Okay, so plus 4 plus 4h plus 5. All right, so the next step is to see if we have like terms. So what does it mean, like terms? So terms with the same variable and the variable has to have the same power, they are called like terms. So I do see -5h squared here, okay? Does it have any other term in here that has h squared? No, so that means this one doesn't have any like terms and we have to leave it the same. Now let's go to the h terms. Well, this one has an h by itself, and this one has an h also. So we can combine them. So first do the operation on the numbers. What is negative 10 plus 4? So you can use your calculator, but that's going to be negative 6h. Okay? And then finally the numbers. All right, so let's look at the numbers. So I've got negative 5, I got plus 4, and I got plus 5. So computing that either in your head or on a calculator will give you plus 4, because negative 5 and plus 5 will cancel. So that'll just give me plus 4. Okay, so I think I'm done with this question finally. It was kind of painful, but let's enter this. So you see if that's right. All right. Yay.